The moment your soul sees something, your life changes. There is a vision in you that's waiting to be seen, not with your eyes, but with your heart. You probably know people whose life have shifted simply because they learned to listen to their heart. They followed their vision and they trusted God to provide for them in the process. You probably wonder, what about me? Well, what is your vision? In this video, we are talking about personal vision, how to see with your soul, hear with your heart, and follow the divine note step by step. If you ever struggle with direction, clarity, or decision making, this is your moment. Stick around. I promise you, this will shift something inside of you. Welcome to Wisdom, etc., this space where we seek to unpack and understand eternal wisdom, to live deeper and fulfilled life in the world God has given us. My name is Flavio and I'm so glad that you are here. And this week, it's all about vision. Last week, we looked into identity. If you haven't watched that yet, definitely go and check it out after this one. Also, follow us on Instagram for your daily shot of wisdom and inspiration. We would love to connect with you in the Instagram as well. You know that feeling when your heart races at the thought of something more, but your mind tries to talk you out of it. Yeah, that's the tension between your vision and your logic. Vision doesn't start in your head. Vision starts in your heart. It begins with something your soul sees before your eyes ever do. You don't chase a vision, you obey it. You don't invent a vision, you receive it. Your vision is bigger than you. Your vision is given by God. Therefore, you need to rely on Him. Vision is not a strategy. It's not something you calculate. It's something you carry. God doesn't give you the full map. He gives you the next step. That's like a little note from God. Not a full manual with all the details and strategy in it. Just a little note for you to take the next step. He wants you to be resourceful in the sense of using your God-given mind to plan and consider the season that you are in, but the little step that He's giving you right now towards that vision that He has given you. If you think about Joseph in Scripture, his life, Joseph didn't see Egypt straight away, right? He had a dream or dreams. He saw stars and the moon and the sun bowing towards him. But there was a progression in Joseph's life. He was Jacob's favorite and spoiled kid. It would take a process for God to make him the man God wants him to be in order to use him and to fulfill that vision. And he went through apparent misfortune and hardships, imprisonment. Each stage of Joseph's life, he had a choice to make. He had a note from God. Each note came after he obeyed the last one. A process of growing, maturing, going through pain and suffering. And the same goes for you. Your vision, the vision God has given you in the midst of your messy and busy life. What is the note you have from God right now? What is the next step towards that vision He has given you? When your heart burns, that's not anxiety. That's divine acceleration. But your brain calculates. It hesitates. And some people say, oh, the heart is deceitful, and they quote scripture. Yes, it is deceitful when it's polluted, polluted with unforgiveness, with anger, with bitterness. All these things clog the river. Your heart is like a river, and living waters should flow from within you, but it must be clean. And suddenly it will flow God's life into others. your heart becomes the place where God's vision lives. And your heart must be cleansed, it must be trained. Scripture cleans you, and it cleans your heart, it trains your heart, it fills your heart with hope and faith, and gives you wisdom and insight to keep you moving towards that direction. You know, when you cry out before God, you cry out for miracle, you cry out for open doors, for opportunities. He hears you when you are praying towards the vision He has given you. It's like praying God's will for you because you know His will for you. And that really unpack and you start experiencing God's presence as you move towards the vision He has given you. The note is God's voice for now. Having a 5-year plan is great, but what you need right now is your next faithful step, because obedience unlocks capacity, and capacity invites miracles, breakthroughs. It may take time. Let's consider Joseph again. He was thrown in a pit by his brothers. He was sold as a slave, even when he was wrongly accused in prison. It must have been very painful and very difficult for him. But Joseph prospered in all these situations. Something in his mindset kept him going and motivated to see God's vision in his life fulfilled. Now, let me know in the comments, what is the vision in your heart right now? What is the note you've been reading, but you hesitate to follow? So smash the like button if something is stirring inside of you, and subscribe for our channel and join this growing community of wisdom seekers, and share this video with someone who is at the edge of breakthrough. Perhaps this message will really be an encouragement to them. Now, this week, here's your action points for you. Stop chasing the full picture. What is great, the full picture, but obey the note in front of you. Do your best with the knowledge that you have right now, the little step that must be taken today. Train your heart. Trust in the vision God has given you. Then come back to us, share with us what happened, because something will shift inside of you when you take that little step, when you're faithful with the little things God has placed in front of you. You were not born to fear. You were not made to drift through life waiting for a perfect moment. You were made to govern, to build, to awaken others by awakening yourself. Your heart is already unlocking. And now I ask you to visualize yourself unlocking others. Visualize yourself being a blessing to many. You are going to fulfill your purpose in this generation. One step, one note, one vision at a time. But you must act. Thanks for being here today. This is Wisdom, etc. Until then, keep your heart open, your ears tuned, and your steps obedient to what God is asking you to do. I'll see you soon.